Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Okay, I am so excited to do this video today because I haven't actually looked through this whole bag myself. But let me explain to you how I got to this point, because I didn't think this video would ever be made and I really wanted to make this video. So this is what happened. Okay. I had a friend of mine that I had to buy a Christmas present for, right? And I had no idea. She's like everything that, you know, she wants and all that kind of stuff. But she loves to read. This is not my friend Tanya Jean. Tanya Jean comes in the story here in a second. So she loves to read. So I was like, well, what if I get like one of those lamps that you hook onto the book? Because she loves to read like big paperbacks or hardbacks, you know? And so I was like, maybe if I got her one of those, you know, like lamps that you hook onto the back of the book so you can like read in bed late at night with the lights off. And then I was like, I think she has one of those. And I was like thinking of all these different book ideas and, you know, all this kind of stuff. And so I was like, I have no clue what to get her, right? And so I was like looking through Instagram one night and, you know, I love Bookstagram. I love BookTube. BookTube's where I started over here and all that kind of stuff. And so I like look at a lot of Bookstagrammers and stuff like that to get ideas for books to read. And so I was looking at this one guy's Bookstagram, Robbie Reece'S. He's an author as well, and he used to be a booktuber. I think he still is. Does a lot of Bookstagram stuff and stuff like that. And so he is, I think, like a partner with Reece'S Book Club or something, but they always send him the bag, or he orders the bag. I don't know how it happens, but he always shows everything that he gets in the bag, right? And so I was like looking at this video and I was like, oh my god, that's like the perfect gift, right? Is this subscription bag box from Reece'S Book Club. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, Reese Witherspoon, the actress, years ago started Reece'S Book Club, okay? And several of the books that she's picked I have read because she recommended them, and I've ended up loving those books, okay? For example, one of the books on her book club is The Last Thing He Told Me, which they ended up turning into a show on Apple TV. The show was fantastic. The book was fantastic. There's so many books that she has recommended, like Mother-Daughter Night, which I just read a couple months ago, like in October. It was my October book for our Peter's Book Club. There's so many books that she has picked that I absolutely ended up loving, right? And so I was like, this would be the perfect gift. So I got on her website. And like for every month that she has this subscription bag, so here it is, let me show you. This is the subscription bag that she has, okay? It's $85 for the subscription bag. So it says at the top of it, Reece'S Book Club. And I think that every bag says something different on it. So like for example, this one says, ask me what I'm reading. Here, let's do a little thumbnail, shall we? Okay, so I got on there and they have like the November bag and then they have the December bag, right? And I was like, well, I think my friend keeps up with like the current books. And so I was like, I think she probably has already read the November book. In fact, I thought that she had mentioned it to me. So, because you get the book from Reece'S Book Club for that month in the bag as well, plus a lot of other like really nice treats. I think that the bag retails for like $150 or $200, and then, but it's like $85, which I think is a pricey subscription box. But here's the deal. It's not like a yearly subscription. I couldn't even find anywhere on there where you could just subscribe for a year and pay it up front. Like you have to go in there every month and get it, right? And so it was a very long night because I ended up going through, I never had on her website before because I just see like on Instagram and stuff like that, the different Reece Book Club books that are posted, right? So I never go to her website. I think that might have actually been the first time I ever went to her website. Maybe not, but I think it was. So anyway, there's a part in there where you can go through and look at see all the books that she's picked for like every month going back years, right? So I spent like hours that night going through all these books. You guys might be asking me why I'm doing this on my, not doing this on my BookTube channel, and I probably should, but the thing is that there's so many people out there that like subscription bags and subscription boxes and stuff like that, and I usually do those over here. And so I was like, I'll probably get more people that will watch it over here, and I think this is a really cool concept. It's really like, so here's the deal. So when I was going through it, I had like my Goodreads set up, and I was on the website, right? And so every book, so Goodreads is a social media app, but it's like my favorite because it's the nicest. It's basically you just share, like, you make a reading goal for the year of like how many books you're going to read. You can do that. You don't have to, but you can do like reading updates. You can share what book you're currently reading. You can like talk, you can keep up. So like I am not making, my goal for this year was very small. It was like 62 books or 61 books, and I think I'm at like 33 or something, so I'm nowhere near my goal. But next year my goal is 100 again. I'm aiming for 100 books. My aunt used to read a book a day, so I know I can do 100 books next year. So anyway, So you go in there and do little updates. When you finish a book, you like post that you finished it. You can write a review if you want. You rate it 1 through 5 stars and all that kind of stuff. So I have my Goodreads pulled up because Goodreads has really great synopses of the books. You don't have to look it up on Amazon or Barnes & Noble and that kind of stuff. So I was going through and I was like, any like title or any like cover, like a cover really does catch me, okay? I would, like, if I hadn't heard of the book, I would go and I would look it up on Goodreads. I ended up buying like 6 books that night on Audible, okay? Like 6 books. So I was like looking through this bag and I was like, this bag is really cool. You know, there's a lot of really cool things in here. So I ended up getting her the bag, right? And then I was like, oh, I'm going to get my cousin Caroline, I'm going to get my cousin Caroline one of these bags too because she loves to read, right? And I just thought, you know, she usually listens to Audible like me, but she'll sometimes read a physical book if she's on vacation or whatever, and then there's a lot of other cool stuff in there as well. So I was like, I'm going to, you know, get this for Caroline. And so that was like, I ordered that. And then the very next day, I was like, well, I want a bag. And I want to get Tanya Jean a bag. That would be the, because I couldn't figure out what to get Tanya for Christmas. I was like, this would be the perfect gift for Tanya Jean, right? So I go in there the very next day, right? This was like 3 weeks ago. I went in there the very next day, and they were all sold out. I was like, I mean, the November bags were still available. I think they still are, but the December bags were completely sold out. I was like, are you kidding me? I'm going to buy this bag every month from now on. I'm going in there and getting my January month whenever it comes out. It might be out already. I don't know. So anyway, so yesterday, so with my friend, we didn't end up getting to meet before Christmas. So this is actually her bag, so I got to be very careful with it, okay? So I'm all excited. I like grab the bag out of the box, okay? Because I've got these 2 bags in a box in the garage, and I grabbed the bag out of the box and I threw it in like, because it has everything in the bag, I thought. And so I grabbed it and I put it in like a bag and put tissue paper on it, you know, wrap it up for Caroline. Put her slippers in there that I got her too, and all this kind of stuff. So Caroline's like pulling this stuff out. She's like, oh, this is really, she goes, did you just put all this stuff in a bag for me? And I was like, it's a book subscription bag from Reece'S Book Club. Did you not get that? She goes, no. I go, it says it on the bag. She goes, where's the book? There's no book in there. I was pissed, okay? I was ready to call up Reece Witherspoon and let her have it. So I get home, and I'm like, it better be in this box. Well, I look, and at the bottom of the box, underneath the bags, I didn't even see it, okay? They have the books like this, wrapped up like this. So I'm giving Caroline hers tomorrow for Cousin Fun Day. I was like, oh, thank God. Because I love Reece Witherspoon and I love Reece's Book Club, so I didn't want to like have to like dog Reece Witherspoon. So anyway, so here's the bag that you get, okay? This is the bag that you get, and each bag I think is different every month, and they're just like these canvas like book bags, which I think will be perfect for the pool, so that's why I can't wait to get one. So every month there's a book that Reece Witherspoon picks for Reece's Book Club. So for example, and I already bought this on Audible, okay? And so the book for December is Before We Were Innocent by Ella Berman. My friend Tanya Jean, I asked her, because after I told her, I was like, I wanted to buy this book for you and I couldn't get it, or this book bag for you and I couldn't get it. And I told her what the book was, and she's like, oh, I'm reading that right now. And so this is the book. It was called Before We Were Innocent. Tanya said it was really, really good. And it's by the author of The Comeback, Ella Berman. And then see, every one of them has like Reece's Book Club on here. A summer in Greece for 3 best friends ends in the unthinkable when only 2 return home. 10 years ago, after a sun-soaked summer spent in Greece, best friends Bess and Joni were cleared of having any involvement in their friend Evangeline's death. But that didn't stop the media from ripping apart their teenage lives like vultures. While the girls were never convinced Joni, ever the opportunist, capitalized on her newfound infamy to become a motivational speaker, Bess, on the other hand, resolved to make her life as small and controlled as possible so she wouldn't risk losing everything all over again, and it almost worked. Except now Joni needs a favor, and when she turns up at her old friend's doorstep asking for an alibi, Bess has no choice but to say yes. She still owes her, but as the 2 friends try desperately to shake off their past, they have to face reality. Can you ever be an innocent woman when everyone wants you to be guilty? And it's like rave reviews from novel that feels like true crime, and it goes on and on and on. And so anyway, I'm really excited to read this. So I got to package that back up for my friend so when I see her, I can give that to her, this bag. Okay, so then these are the things that you get in here. So this is the bag, okay? You can understand now when I show it to you why Caroline was confused. Okay, so the first thing you get is little treats while you're reading your book, and it's the Boom Chicka Pop, and this is a sweet and salty kettle corn, which I love any of their popcorns. I think I've reviewed them on my review channel. I love them. You can get them anywhere. And then this is the only thing, because Caroline and I both wear reading glasses. So these are called Peepers. The brand is called Peepers. And they're the blue glasses. So they're not really reading glasses, okay? They're just like if you're reading on a Kindle or on your phone, it keeps like the screen, do you know what I'm talking about? It's like the blue, my reading glasses have those actually built into them. But look at these, aren't they so, they're so cute. So if you're reading on like a Kindle or you're on a computer all day or your phone, which I know my friend will be, she doesn't need reading glasses yet. So, and you get 2 pairs of those. And these really nice, I love these cases. Okay, then you get, Sips by, and it says sipsby.com. I don't want to like open it. I'm afraid to like open this up because I don't want to. Okay. And then it says reusable muslin cloth tea bag, disposable bags inside. So it's these disposable tea bags, and then cookie tea, almond cookie herbal tea. So let's put this back so I can. Hold on a second. Okay. And I'm almost positive my friend will never watch my video, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay. Most of my friends don't watch my videos. Then there is this all air dry styler. So my friend travels a lot, so I thought this would be good for her. All dry styler, smooths conditions and gives soft separation for air dry perfection. And it's by Odell. And there's dry shampoo in here too, because Caroline was going on about that last night. Dry shampoo by the same brand with plant proteins and 100% natural fragrance by Odell. And then there is this Merit Flush Balm. I don't know, I can't see what it says. A certain kind of color on it. You get that. Then you get this little candle by Nest, and it's Wellness. So I love the Nest candles, and they're kind of pricey though. And then this is a coffee mug, and it's just this like white coffee mug. I don't want to open it out of here, but it's literally just a white coffee mug. So that's what you get in the Reece'S Book Club subscription book bag. I think it's fun. I mean, I think when you add it all up, like I can't remember what it said that the total price was for everything included in this, but then it's $85. Which, listen, there's a lot of subscription boxes out there that I think you get less for that are really cool. Actually, I'm just going to put my friend's, this is actually Caroline's book, actually, my friend's book is still in the garage. So I'm going to put this back in the box in the garage, put that bag out there. So anyway, isn't that so cool? I love that so much. Anyway, do you guys have any fun subscription boxes? I want to start doing some subscription boxes. I used to do the bark box for the dogs. Boo Radley doesn't play with toys anymore, and he can't eat hard treats, so that's pointless for him. But I'd like to start doing some subscription boxes for myself. So if you have any suggestions, put it in the comment section below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.